Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan, and welcome to my plan with me for November 8th through the 14th. You guys, I just whipped this up and I'm loving it. I want to start doing this now, making kits with art. So this is Mona Lisa, of course, and I just used her and the background, the landscape as my color scheme. Made a few big functional boxes here where if you look really closely, you can see she's enlarged 10% there in each picture. And then a little weekend and a variety of these things because this is what I use the most. And then I just found this kind of Baroque looking pattern and made some skinny washi strips as well as date covers. So we'll see how this goes. And I thought I might actually bring in some of the fancy gold floral essence washi tape that I recently got from the Washi Tape Shop. Here is last week, and this is also some of that floral essence washi tape that has metallic accents. And so this color scheme is not a lot different. It's very similar, but I'm going to use, I think, the washi tape that has a bunch of gold in it, just like mainly gold. This is the one I'm thinking of using. And if I can find the end of it, I'll open it up so we can see it. Here we go. I think it probably goes this way. Isn't that gorgeous? Very neutral. So I think it will fit with this little kit. And also there's a little bit of gray there, which will pick up a few of the colors in the stickers that I made. All right, so while I'm setting up, why don't you grab your planner and hang out with me. Oops, that's the wrong week. Glad we saw that. Why don't you grab your planner so we can plan together if you want to, or just get a coffee or something and watch. Or don't watch at all, just listen to me talk, and we will have fun. All right, so what I like to do with this tape is actually cut it with the backing on it. Very often I will do that, but to make it easier to even find the edge of the backing, sometimes it's better to just go ahead and place the tape and then cut it. So I've done it both ways, and I think it cuts really nicely when you keep the backing on it and cut it. But just because I don't want to be worried about losing the edge, I'm going to go ahead and peel the backing back as I go. And see how that works. Here's my handy scraper. I've got these linked. They're super cheap little household tools. Just a razor blade basically with a little handle or holder on it. Okay, so it's Saturday right now. Tomorrow is the 7th. So I'm planning a few days before I need to really get this done. And daylight savings time ends tomorrow, and I'm dreading it. I love the extra hour of sleep, but I'm dreading the fact that my last 3 or so piano students will be having their piano lesson in the dark. I mean, we'll have lights on. We'll have lights on in the house, but it's dark outside, and it's just a little bit, I don't know. It makes me weary and tired. Okay, so in this kit, I also already have some thick washi strips. I don't even know if I will use these, but I could. Maybe up here. Let's go all Baroque up here. And I think Mona Lisa it precedes the Baroque era, so just disregard that reference. But that's how I found this pattern. I just looked for a Baroque pattern. Okay, pretty cool. And then we've got date covers. I did not make numbers for it, so I'm going to just add the numbers myself. Try to write neatly. This is an Erin Condren dual tip marker, and I'm using the fine side. So far, so good. At least I haven't written the wrong number or anything. Okay. I don't need to cover this up because it matches just fine, but we're gonna fancy up the font a little bit with this color. And not with this color, but with this date strip. Veterans Day is Thursday. I always think of holidays such as Veterans Day as being on Mondays, but they're not always on Mondays, clearly. All right, and then I have a few extra little strips of washi, so I could, let's see, to tie this together, this is literally the background behind Mona Lisa's head. That is just pulled in to this washi strip, and it's exactly the background behind her head. So this ought to tie things together. This one was just a solid color. So tell me your thoughts on daylight savings time ending. And I'm going to make a prediction. If you are a morning person, you like it when daylight savings time ends. And if you're an evening person or you have to work in the evening, you may prefer, ooh, look, this matches. I don't have to cover up November, do I? I don't think I will. Okay, so if you're an evening person, maybe you are like me and you're not crazy about daylight savings time ending. Oh, I'm feeling really sophisticated right now. No, not sophisticated, intelligent and artsy right now with this color scheme. All right, so there is more washi, and we could put this color here, which I pulled from right here behind Mona Lisa. Pulled that color in from that. So we could add another strip of washi like above that, or maybe I'll just leave it off. I don't know. And I tried to stretch this weekend so it would fit almost perfectly. Yeah, and let's get rid of this 8 o'clock. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking this. I might do another famous, maybe we'll do like a whole series of like famous paintings. A few really cool things are happening this week. Friday, I will get to show you one of the brand new Moxie Life Planners. I don't have it yet. It's supposed to get here Monday, but I am honored to be on the review crew again this year. It's my second time, and Moxie Life's third year. And they've got all kinds of brand new options. So I will see what they send me. And hopefully on Monday, I can maybe post a little teaser or a picture or something. And I'll have a video up for you on Friday. But also on Friday, I have a big deadline. So a lot of you guys know that I write music for piano students, and I have a deadline on the 12th. And I really have a lot of writing to do to meet that deadline. So I want to put a big sticker, maybe even one of these giant ones here, so I'll really see it. And I'll use the one where Mona Lisa is blown up the largest. Okay, so here's some real-time writing. That's the bold tip of the fine tip, not the fine tip. It's the bold tip of the dual tip markers. And I love these markers. And I used one when I did my daily plan with me, and it just reminded me how much I love these. Okay, so Friday I have a lot of things going on, but let's put this after the Moxie Life and before piano lessons, and right smack in the middle of Mom Day. And let's put the Moxie Life Reveal Day Okay, so I've made a plan for next year with my Moxie Life. So I love the goal setting system in Moxie Life, and I love the motivational and just helpful weekly reflection quotes that are from Sierra, who made the Moxie Life. Sierra friend. I love those on all the weekly reflections pages, and I love the weekly actions. But clearly, I plan in my Erin Condren LifePlanner and in my daily planner just about all the time. So as a planner-holic, I love to get my hands on every single type of planner. But realistically speaking, what I will be using next year instead of the full Moxie Life planner is what she calls her companion notebooks. So the companion notebooks are missing a weekly spread. They don't have that, and I don't really need it. So it will give me the benefits of the goal setting system and the weekly reflections, I think, but without actually having a whole other planner. So that's what I'm going to switch to for next year. Okay, so Friday's taken care of except for piano, and I think this will be what I use this darker washi for. Let's mark piano lesson hours. And put piano on one of these. And if this looks good, we'll just do this on all of the piano days. Let's make that perfectly straight. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll do that on all the piano days. And church needs a bigger box. So let's do, before we leave the weekend, filming takes a long time, and I'm going to have 2 big filming days, so we'll save these for filming, and we'll use one of these for church. Okay, so filming and filming. When are we going to film? I think if my package gets here Monday, I will try to film in the evening. So let's make that a filming day tentatively. Now, I'm actually not going to place that yet because here's the deal. Tuesday is a home day, and I might actually decide to film it here and just look over the planner when it arrives there. That would probably be the best plan. Okay, so this will go, we'll do that first thing, Tuesday. And yes, it may take that long with the editing and uploading and stuff like that. And I've got a mom day, so I spend time with my mom Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we have 3 mom days, and her little icon is a heart. Okay, so let's see how we can fit this in here. I might scoot Mona Lisa a little bit. Let's do. This is a removable matte sticker paper, which is dreamy. It's not the unicorn paper, which is the amazing stuff to write on, but it is, I mean, it's still nice to write on, but it's just so easy to work with if you have to move things around. And FYI, I'll print and cut a few extras of this kit, and over in my Facebook group, if you want to get one, you can just send me a message. I can't really handle making custom stickers for people, but I can make a few extras of what I make for myself. And sometimes that's what people want. So If you want a Mona Lisa kit, just head on over to my Facebook group and let me know. So Mom Day here, got that. And we're gonna do the other piano. When I have a busy week, that's when I'm really glad that I map everything out. So with a big review on Friday and a music writing deadline, I need to see everything very clearly. So piano is on this color. And for piano, I just make a little 1/8 note. So let me tell you what the hardest part is of this music writing project that I'm trying to wrap up by Friday. Lyrics. Writing music to me is just easy. Writing lyrics is super difficult. Two completely different skills. And I want the lyrics to be engaging for young students, and I want them to be helpful in actually learning the music. So it's a little tricky. It's a sequel or volume 2 of a book that I wrote at the end of 2019, I think it was, called Backyard Bash. And it's a collection of songs for beginning or late beginning piano students, which have lyrics and themes to do with little critters that I've seen in my backyard. So actual real stories. And volume 1 was a big hit, and my students like them, and then also my publisher, which is Piano Pronto, has seen a lot of interest in them as well. And the cool thing is that I've seen kids from around the world play some of these songs. They'll send me videos, or they will post them somewhere and I will see them. And it is so cool to see kids. I think the farthest away that I've seen a student play one of my pieces is Australia. And a little girl played one of my Backyard Bash Volume 1 pieces, and it was called Blue Jay Blues. It is called that. And she played it so well, and she did it in like a piano festival / competition sort of thing. It was really fun to watch. And then I recently got a video from someone you probably know, Jen Plans. She's got 2 precious little ones. Maybe she has 3 kids, actually. I can't remember. But 2 of them, at least, play piano. And they have Backyard Bash Volume 1. And she sent me a video of her son playing 2 of the pieces from it. And he was phenomenal. He sang along with them. And he has a great singing voice. And he plays piano really well. So that was fun. And before that, she had sent me a picture of her daughter playing, I think, her favorite piece from that book. So it's super rewarding and fun to write music for not just my students, but other kids literally around the world. And that's the beauty of being able to download music now. You don't have to have a music dealer in your country that sells Piano Pronto books. You can actually just download them, or you can get physical copies shipped to you. But if you want to avoid all that, you can just download them, and it's awesome. Okay, so we've got piano in here. This is a Mom Day, but I also am going to be working on Backyard Bash. So let's call that a composing day. Compose. Write lyrics is what I should say. I can knock out this composing so quickly. I don't know what it is. That part's easy for me, but it's the lyrics. So let's call it Lyrics Day. How's that? I don't want it to be threatening. I want it to be encouraging, but also serious. Get this done. Get it done. So when I'm finished with Mom, it's probably going to be right around here when this gets underway. Okay, so this little sheet is used up. Oh, and by the way, when I make kits, I offer free shipping because I make all of the sticker sheets this size. So they fit into like a regular number 10 envelope, and I can just firm it up with some cardboard in there and slap a couple of stamps on, and we're good to go. All right, so next filming on this day. So let's do another kind of medium-sized one. Plan with me. I will probably be designing a kit right up here, so let's put the filming here. And let's actually give myself an assignment to make the kit. Which is extremely fun. So we'll give it a smiley face. Okay, and then I also have my daily plan with me, and because of this busy lyrics business, I'm going to try to film my daily a day early and leave it off of this day. Let's see if I can do that. And then let's use this strip here as one that I can mark home day with. But home day is all day, so maybe I want to use this big one. So if you're interested in all of the different new things that Moxie Life has come out with, or is coming out with, there are other people getting these planners, and there's so many options now. There's a daily, there are two types of weeklies, horizontal and vertical, but the vertical is lined, so that's awesome. And then you can also get A5 or the usual size, which is, I think, just a little bit larger than 7x9, if I'm not mistaken. So there's all kinds of new things coming out, as well as these companion notebooks, which started last year. All right, home day. I think Saray Plans is on the crew this year. So we all probably have something different to review. So even if you're not a Moxie Life person, but if you love planners, you might just have fun watching the reviews. Okay, so Mom Day, I'm going to give her a little bit of a washi strip. There and here. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm not doing anything in those hours, which is far from true. And it's payday this week. That's another thing. So I could actually, wow. Okay, so I'm coming up with just about the right amount of stickers to suit my needs, which is good since I'm making the kit for me. Okay, so what color do I want to put here? Let's put one of these. Good. Okay, am I missing anything? Yes. Oh my word, my memory verse. My memory verse goes here. So let's get out my memory verse stickers. So here's Mama Gloria's sheet number 0224, which is a variety of finance stickers. And let's put some dollars up here. And I've also got a church. Oh, here's payday, but I don't need that, do I? I need my memory verse. I need a Bible. This one is number 0245, and you can always get 20% off with my discount code, which is Sarah20 at Mama Gloria Shop. All right, so we're gonna save these, and what else do I want? That's in here. I already wrote church, so I don't need that. But how about a church building? We've got ID number 0060 for the church building. There we go. Okay. Just gonna fill up my hand with stickers until we have everything we want. And do I want these? Oh, I could. I could cover up my little music notes with these. That might be fun and festive. Let's do it. Let's get 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's just keep putting stickers all over this thumb and just see how far we can go with it. Just kidding. Home day. We could put a little house on the home days. I actually am only going to use one of these because the other home day is going to be a filming day. And I have a Mama Gloria film camera. So let's just do that, and let's get the film camera right here. This one is ID number 0661, if you want one of those. And these are Erin Condren sticker storage books. Okay, so let's start. Oh, I should have gotten a few of these. All right, so film. Let's put that there. Church. And memory verse, I'll save that for a minute. Home day. And the music notes. Okay. And I need one more camera for this. Because if you don't put that camera sticker on it, I mean, are you really even planning? Whoops, I got 2 of those out. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay, so this week's memory verse, I have chosen all of my memory verses for the month, and they are right here. Okay, so for November 8th through the 14th, it's 2 Timothy 1, verse 7, which is a really famous and awesome, powerful verse. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. All righty. This is a sticker that is with Jen Plan's font, which is so pretty. You can get her font on Etsy. Memory verse, and I think I'll just hold off on this until we actually see where the writing stops. Okay, I will go on time lapse for this. Here we go. This is one of the best verses that I can think of, because how many times does fear dominate our lives and inhibit our ability to think straight? Okay, so I've got this one event sticker left, and what I'm going to do is write my piano lesson number up here. So it's a little bit weird, but I'm going to go with it. It's lesson number 10. this week. Okay, can you see everything? There we go. All right, so at this point, I think I'm finished. I am going to say a prayer for the week. I like to do that. Yes, it's a little bit different. Not necessarily what you expect, but I do like to pray for the week. And if you would like to join me, please do. Heavenly Father, maker of every good and perfect thing, creator of every beautiful and wonderful thing, we thank you for the privilege of living this life. We thank you for our family. We thank you for our home. We thank you for our friends and loved ones. As imperfect as all of these things and people are, and as imperfect as we are fearfully and wonderfully made by your loving hands. You know every hair on our head. And you love us and you want to be involved in every aspect of our lives. So teach us and remind us that you're with us every single day and that we don't compartmentalize you into church on Sunday or just that prayer at the end of Plans Airplanes video. You're in every aspect of our lives, every minute, every day. So God, we just ask that you would make us mindful of it. Help us to face every frustration with a sense of power, love, and a sound mind. Help us to face everything that might have the tendency to make us afraid, panicked. Help us to face that with the knowledge and assurance and real belief that you have not given us a spirit of fear. Help us to recognize the blessings that you give us every day. They're numerous. The fact that we wake up in the morning is the first one. The fact that we have lungs to breathe into. We have hands, we have feet. We can get out of bed and we can live a new day. We can make mistakes. We can do good, we can do bad. You leave that all up to us. But help us to be mindful that every single day your presence is abiding. And there are small delights, surprises in every single day if we open our eyes to see them. The fact that we have this ability to join together as believers and pray to you and pray in agreement to you is a gift all on its own, something that none of us could have imagined years and years ago before we had the technology to be able to do this. Thank you for that gift. Thank you for every precious soul who's watching. They're watching for a reason. And it's not just about planners and sticker kits and getting tips for decorating planners, but it's also something that fits into your plan. So we're here by design. We thank you for that. We thank you for the mystery of it. We don't understand it all, but we thank you for it. Lord, I lift up everyone who is facing a particular struggle this week. It could be illness, it could be loss of a job, it could be some sort of emotional trouble or a battle that's going on. God, you're in all those things also. Help us to walk away from things that are not from you. Help us to turn away from things that are from the enemy. Give us discernment so we know. Show us. Make us better this week than we were last week. Not just in doing things well or perfectly or neatly or just doing a good job. Those are important things. But make us better this week when it comes to walking with you every minute. May there be fewer times this week where we walk away from you or kind of leave you in a box. Don't let that happen, God. Remind us. There's no greater privilege than to live in the power and the boldness that comes from knowing that we're children of God and you're with us. You're empowering us to do your will and to glorify you. We might make our plans, but really you're the one who ultimately has control over what happens in our lives and what opportunities are presented to us. Even though we might choose, slight differences or whatever, we might be stubborn. We might turn away from something that we know in our hearts that you're asking us to do, but we just don't want to do it or we're afraid to do it. But that plan is still there. And we just ask for courage, bravery, strength to be able to turn away from fear and to walk in boldness because we trust you. Thank you for all of the blessings of the last week. And we just dedicate November 8th through the 14th to you. And if someone's watching this later on, then we dedicate those days, whatever day that they're watching this video on, we dedicate those days to you. And finally, for anyone who does not yet have a personal relationship with you, I just want to let them know that inviting you into their hearts is as simple as asking you, just saying, yes, I invite you and welcome you into my heart, and meaning it. So repeat after me if you're one of those people who would like to try a relationship with God. Heavenly Father, I ask you to come into my life. I ask you to forgive me of all of my sins, which is a perfect gift that you've given to me, not based on my merits at all, but just out of the love of Jesus Christ and the sacrifice of his life to pay the price for everything I've ever done wrong and everything I may do wrong today or tomorrow. Make me into who it is that you intended for me to be, and show me what it is to be a child of God. Bring me friends who will help me in this process. Lead me to the right people. I ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, guys, this video is longer than usual, and my last two were also longer than usual. I'm just talking it up and not doing a whole lot of editing, so feel free anytime my videos go on and on and on, and you've got a schedule to just kind of fast forward through and find the things that are meaningful to you. I invite you to join me in a few other places if you're not already doing so. On Instagram, my handle is Plan Sarah Plan, all one word. And on Facebook, I have a group that is where we just talk planner talk, and we leave the real issues of the world kind of outside of the group. And that group is called Plan Sarah Plan's Planner Circle. I make a few extras of the kits that I use sometimes. I have done that the last week, and I'm doing it this week. And you can buy one of those kits from me, and I'll ship it for free as long as you're in the United States. If you want to get anything from me and have it shipped somewhere else, that's fine also. You just have to pay the shipping. But I invite you to join me over there. If you do want to join my group, though, make sure you answer the 3 questions so I know you're a real person. And I'll see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.